What's up, YouTube? So this one was an interesting question that was asked me some time ago, and I just got to it. Shaq's Magic in '95 versus Dwight Howard's Magic in '09. Both teams lost in the finals. Shaq and the Magic lost 4-0 to the Houston Rockets, and Dwight Howard and the Magic lost to the Los Angeles Lakers 4-1. But the question was, Dwight Howard came on, I think All That Smoke, on one of them shows, and he said that his team was better because they actually won a game. What do I think? I disagree with him. I think Shaq's Magic team was better. Nick Anderson happened to miss those 4 free throws, and Kenny Smith hit free throws, and that was a turning point in that series. That Shaq's Magic team with him and Penny Hardaway, even though Elijah won and Drexler were bad. Kobe and Powell, talking about that one in '09 beat the Magic. Dwight's team wasn't as stacked as that team that lost in '95 to the Rockets with Dream and Clyde and them, and Kenny and Ori and Marielle and them. Um, Nick Anderson, Dennis Scott, Penny Hardaway, Shaquille O'Neal. Are you kidding me? That team seemed like a team that could contend. Dwight's team had Turkaloo, um, Jameer Nelson. They had a good team. It was kind of like one of those because Dwight was playing at a high level, but most people thought Boston was going to come out if they hadn't have been hurt, and they beat Cleveland when LeBron was still within the first 7 8 years of his career. So it was almost considered like a fluke because though he was playing at top five level, they didn't think of his team like that. Whereas what Shaq and Penny had in Orlando was considered a better team. So if I'm going by the team and the roster, I'm telling you that '95 Magic team, Shaq's '95 Magic team was better than Dwight's '09 Magic team. But Dwight came out and said because they won one game in the finals that made them better. And I got to call cap on that because I don't see nothing that would suggest that that would make logical sense. Not in my eyes, not in my opinion. I just don't see it, you know. Now, someone can come along and feel subjective and come along and say otherwise. I don't see it. I don't see it like that. Um, I think that they were, again, there's a difference of times how teams make you how they are, but I don't see it like that. I think that Magic team in '95 had more talent abound once we get past Shaq and Penny. Because Dwight and Jameer were not exactly setting the league on fire. Turgaloo, come to find out, and they say he may have been juicing it with some stuff. But regardless, and I think they had Rashard Lewis too. Yeah, they had Lewis too. I can't sit there and tell you that he was an all-star, but I'm taking that Orlando team with Nick Anderson and Dennis Scott playing with those cats. I'm taking that. And they had Horace Grant too. I like the starting five of Orlando better than I do the White starting five. One game or not. Now they could have probably stolen game two if I'm not mistaken in that '09 finals. But anyway, this was an interesting question because it was brought up because Dwight made it a question. I don't even look at it really much as a question, but that's kind of how it goes down. And sometimes you get people that want to be contrarian and they want to put some stuff out there. So that's their prerogative. But come on now. I don't see it like that. I see it pretty much that I think Shaq had the better squad with the better situation. But that's just my personal opinion about it. Looking at it, think that it's just all depends on how you look about it. But anyway, that's my thoughts and takes on it. But let me know what you think. Shaq's Magic of '95 versus Dwight's Magic of '09. Who you think was the better team and why? And who was better stacked and equipped? Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay woke. Stay free. I'm out. Peace.